Hi everyone, Victor Monash here from Y Street Capital. We're here at the Kuykendahl site here in Houston, Texas. Now, the locals pronounce it Kuykendahl, but there's no R in the name at all. We're building a YourWay Storage facility here, almost 100,000 square feet. And in most primary markets all around the United States, storage, in fact, is a little bit overbuilt. There's been a lot of institutional money that's come in to a lot of the primary markets, but there's not actually a lot of climate control product in this particular part of the north end of Houston. And so it's a unique opportunity where we're in a great area. It's an area that's actually going through a little bit of transition, and we're holding a formal groundbreaking, although as you can see, the machines have been working here now for a couple of months. The site has been cleared, and we're actually laying foundation footings right now as we speak over on this side over here. So it's a great time to be here to check in on the progress. They've laid some of the underground infrastructure. And I'm here with Skylar from YourWay Storage. We operate a couple of different brands within Y Street Capital. There's a YourWay brand that we operate nationwide, as well as the Long Yards brand, which is more industrial storage focused. Skylar, what are your thoughts on this particular project?
Man, I love this project. It's a great area. We're surrounded by multifamily. We've got some huge slabs coming together in the next few days. I'm really excited to see these 800 yards of concrete be poured, and followed up by right where we're at here is going to be a following pour on St. Patrick's Day. It should start. So this one's a little bigger, but looking forward to coming back out and watch how this thing progresses.
Yeah, we're excited about it, and it's a neat project. For those of you who are invested in our storage fund, we're in multiple different assets in multiple states. We're here, of course, in Texas, in Florida, in Colorado, and we're evaluating a number of different assets over the course of the next several months that will eventually make their way into the storage fund. So just want to thank you for your confidence in us, for just trusting in us with your capital. We're good stewards of your capital, we always aim to be. And we partnered with Spartan, who are out of Colorado. You might see SCM here on the hard hats. And not only are they expert operators at storage facilities themselves, they also provide construction management for storage facilities. And so we don't consider them to be competitors at all. We're actually partners with them on this project. They've been fantastic to work with because they're really experts at what they do. So we don't view it as competitive at all. We're just really glad to have them as part of the team. Skylar, we've been working with Spartan now for quite a number of months, literally every week on the Zoom calls. What's it been like working with them?
Spartan has been above and beyond professional. They've really put their best foot forward everywhere we turn. They look out for the project in its entirety. Their communication is above and beyond what we've experienced with other contractors, and we're really lucky to be partnered with them and working with them on this project as well as future projects.
One of the reasons we selected them, on the very first project we engaged with them, they weren't actually the lowest bidder, but what they showed us is they had actually put more thought into the bid than anybody else. So we actually had a whole lot more confidence in the numbers that they put together because they actually had thought it through. They thought of things that others had not. And so that was one of the main drivers. It was really the thoroughness, the expertise. In fact, Tony Robbins says that when things aren't working, the thing to do is, in fact, raise your standards. And I think this is a good example of that, where working with the best people actually makes the biggest difference. It's not just saving an extra 2 or 3%. It's really working with the best people. What say you?
Absolutely. And having that level of professionalism, it really just shows through, and I can't wait to see the final product and how that really shows through in the end, what's delivered. And this facility is going to be top-notch as far as security, automation, and these guys are going to be some of the main drivers helping us bring that new level of sophistication to storage. This will be a fully automated facility, so it won't be remote. It will be fully managed from other locations. So we will have people on site just doing basic maintenance, but excited to bring the tech into this facility as well.
I'm glad you brought that up, because this is an area where, in fact, technology has really advanced a tremendous amount, in particular in the last 12 months, where back in the day, if you put out security cameras, you were lucky to catch an event that you were, interested in following. Today, with the advent of artificial intelligence and the integration between high-end camera systems and AI, these systems are much more proactive at identifying threats even before they occur, as opposed to just trying to go through the history and see what the heck happened.
Our camera system is AI based, and we will have talk-down speakers. It'll be remotely managed through AI, so when somebody does come on site, they will instantly get spoken to, asked to leave the site, and they will also be told the authorities have been notified. And at that time, I'll get a text, or someone on my team will get a text, and we will then pull up the cameras and identify the perpetrator and ask them to leave. So it would be something like, hey, you in the red shirt, we see you're on site, we've called the cops, leave now. So that's one feature of AI that we are going to use in this facility.
I love it. Well, of course, any of you who are connected with us with Y Street Capital, certainly feel free to reach out. You've got our contact info. Reach out to myself, Robbie, Amy, Skylar, of course, as well. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.